let's shuffle on to a topic I know you're going to absolutely adore, Nick.
This is for you, Nikki.
This all and Nikki in the chat.
Nikki's in the chat.
The two Nicks.
The Nicks. Nick and Nikki.
But it vindicates us all.
Yes.
The Lando showrunner, it's not the show's writer, it's actually the whole showrunner, hasn't received an update since 2020. Fucking 2020? 3 years?
It's still happening, Nate.
His last update was when they announced it.
They have to finish shooting the Rise of Palpatine first. As soon as they're done shooting that, they're going right into Lando.
Yeah, because reshoots are still happening.
Still happening in the desert.
Yeah.
With a big ass green screen.
That was the stupidest thing I'd ever seen.
It made absolutely no sense. I'm like, what the fuck? If you're gonna do that, you could have just went, to any desert area or like a quarry or something. Like, what are you doing?
Well,
anyhow, back to modern stupidity.
Yeah, well, so this is hilarious because if you scroll down, this was initially announced on Disney's Investor Day, right? And
along with a crap ton of other stuff.
Which half
you know what this does support though? This kind of supports that rumor that we heard where somebody told Kathy to stop announcing shit.
Yeah. Yes. Well, this is the thing, right? I've long posited that all of them do it. Lucasfilm, Kevin Feige, all of them have been doing this in some shape or form. Is that they will announce things when it's an Investor Day, when it's a Star Wars celebration, and this is why half stuff doesn't happen because it's market manipulation. They're trying to boost their the market price basically, and this was announced at 2020 in 2020's Investor Day, and then we have this nonsense this year, 2023. Kennedy was asked, Donald Glover recently talked about the Lando series. Can you give us any update on that? Is it still happening? It's still happening, and he's very excited about it. Who are you talking about? Who are you talking to? Because scroll down now.
Right.
And we'll get to what the bloody showrunner...
Kathleen Kennedy is like the queen of revisionist shit, though. Like, she will lie.
This is what the actual showrunner said, right? Justin Simeon, who coincidentally, and this adds more credence to the Mangold theory, because coincidentally, he's the director of Haunted Mansion. So it's that one for me, one for you situation, isn't it? I reckon I reckon he probably wanted to do Lando, right? And they said, yeah, if you do Haunted Mansion. But they haven't bothered to do.
Or Haunted Mansion was a makeup for him not getting Lando.
Maybe, but
possibly.
This is what he said recently.
Yeah.
So he informed the director. He said, and this is all past tense. This is what's important about this. All past tense. I certainly poured my heart and spent a lot of time working with them to put together a really great show. It feels like everybody loves it. And I was told we had to put a pause on it because of scheduling. And the next update I got was in 2020, some years ago.
That's some scheduling issue.
So I don't know. I have no idea what's going on with it.
Is that a nice way of saying it's not happening?
I think it's a nice way of saying it is.
Yeah.
No way this show happens. No way.
The floor is yours.
Well, it will happen, Nick, after the Rian Johnson trilogy, after Patty Jenkins' film, and
after Taika Waititi project.
Oh, yeah, Taika Waititi.
The Kevin Feige project.
Kevin Feige's project.
The droid story.
I'm forgetting somebody.
We're still waiting on that. Ryan, you already said Ron Johnson. There was somebody else that was supposed to be doing them.
Yeah, I forget.
Taika's
Mangold.
Mangold's movie, which was just more recently announced. But
Filoni's.
Yep, Filoni's movie.
That's how many projects we just talked about. we didn't even bring up. Did you bring up Lindelof?
Oh,
no. What about the DB?
That was long gone. That we already know is dead. Kathleen has confirmed that was it. She couldn't have killed that quicker.
Well, it's not dead. It's just put on the shelf for now.
It's put on the shelf for now until they learn how to be better creators, I guess.
It's not a movie. It's a trilogy that they killed with the D&D guys.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
so
Oh yeah,
funny.
yeah. Dan and Dave,
Okay,
for
Jeremy.
the Game of Thrones guys, they were supposed to be getting their thing.
Trilogy.
This is true though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was giving out trilogies at first, like Oprah gives away cars, though. It's
You
like, you
get
get
a-
a trilogy, you get
Yeah.
a trilogy, you
Yeah.
get a trilogy.
Yep, they were banking on Star Wars to be like this juggernaut. And the thing is, it could have been, but it
Yeah, it
was
could have been.
completely mismanaged to hell and back. Lucasfilm has become an absolute joke. Nobody buys anything that they're saying that they're doing or possibly doing or whatever. It's been one failure after another. This Lando thing, I don't see it ever happening. I don't think the droids thing's going to ever happen. I don't think the
Yeah.
Mangold movie's ever going to happen. And then you get Iger also just recently saying that they're pulling back. If they're pulling back, I'm guessing the Lando thing's probably one of it, especially if he hasn't heard shit from them in years on it.
3 years.
And I'm still in the camp that freaking Favreau is out. I know a lot of people
Yeah.
are out there saying no, Favreau's not going nowhere.
He's definitely out.
And I think
Favreau's
Tom, I think you agree with me on that side of the thing with
We
Favreau.
all agree with you.
Yeah, but it's nobody. And then you also had the recent rumor that Kathleen Kennedy's not going nowhere because they don't have
No one
anybody
wants
that
the
wants
job.
the job.
I
And
can
who wants
believe that.
who wants to work there? You know what? Bob Iger, give me the job. Let me be over Star Wars. I will turn that thing around, and I know nothing about running a studio. I'll turn it around and have dump trucks of money coming into Disney. You have to know your audience. You have to know the fan base. Their pulse. They're far from the pulse of the fan base. They're like I said, they're an absolute joke. It's just the Lando thing's not happening. It's not, along with so many of the other projects.
To me, it's just it's so egregious, the blatant lies that come out of Kathleen Kennedy's mouth, though. That's what makes it so funny, because it's a blatant lie.
Yeah.
And they get caught out. We've just caught them out with Snow White. That's fake. It's promotional shots, actually.
Yeah.
It is actually real. Oh, really, is it? Yeah, everyone fucking knew it was. It's just the blatant lies that make it so funny. Culture, you wanna chip in here as well, buddy?
I'm Star Wars is dead. Star Wars is dead for a long time. Filoni's there. Favreau's out.
Filoni.
I mean, yeah, and you're in for a world of hurt going forward. Star Wars is a damaged brand. Disney as a corporation is a damaged brand.
Yeah,
and they've done all of this to themselves. And there's no there. The only recovery would be, again, something they're never going to do, and that's to get rid of all the wokes. They won't do it.
I mean, this was dead before it even started. I mean, it was built off the back of a movie which bombed as well. Wasn't a mitigated disaster for the studio. It's literally the movie that made them slow down their production of Star Wars content.
Yeah.
Well, and here's the thing: if Bob had a better pullout game, we wouldn't have all these disasters on our hands. Just saying.
Oh, it's super, super funny. I love it.
because when Solo came out, they had already announced back before that movie even dropped that they were doing one Star Wars movie every year. They had a whole game plan of putting out content after content. Every single year there was going to be a theatrical release. We have not gotten jack squat from them since the rise of Palpatine, and then, like I said, Iger just said that they're pulling back even more. You've already pulled back, and now you're going to pull back even more. Like, they don't know what they're doing over there.
No. How much more? How much further could you pull back, and you're literally reversing, direction at that point.
He needs to put it back in his pants, is what he needs to do.
Tom, you want to chip in on this one as well, bud?
I didn't hear what it was because I actually had to step away. So what was
I thought about the Lando thing.
Lando Pando.
Oh, just on general. It's not gonna happen.
There you go.
There you go. Astute observation from Mr. Tom Connors there.